She spilled the coffee on my shirt like it was nothing, barely even pretending it was an accident. The hot liquid soaked through the fabric, and before I could react, she looked up at me with a smug smile that made my stomach tighten. "Oh, relax," she said loudly, drawing attention from nearby tables. "My husband owns this place. You'll be fine." Her tone wasn't apologetic at all, it was sharp, confident, and meant to put me in my place. People around us started watching. A few whispered. I felt embarrassed standing there, coffee dripping, my face burning more than my shirt. I reached for some napkins, trying to clean myself while she crossed her arms, clearly enjoying the moment. I told her calmly that an apology would have been enough. That only made her laugh. She rolled her eyes and said, "I should be grateful she didn't call security on me for causing a scene." That's when something inside me snapped, not anger, but clarity. I'd worked too hard in my life to be spoken to like that. I straightened up and asked her, very politely, which one was her husband. She hesitated for just a second before pointing vaguely toward the back. "He's busy," she said. "You don't need to bother him." That hesitation didn't go unnoticed. The manager approached, having seen the commotion. He asked if everything was okay. Before I could speak, she jumped in, telling him to handle me quickly because her husband wouldn't like delays. The manager looked confused. He glanced at her, then at me, then asked her husband's name. She gave a name confidently, but it was the wrong one. I saw the manager's expression change. His polite smile faded into something more serious. He asked her to wait and walked away without another word. She scoffed, whispering that I was about to be kicked out. I stayed quiet, my heart pounding, but my face calm. People were still watching now, sensing something was about to happen. A few moments later, a man walked out from the office. He wasn't angry. He looked tired but authoritative, and he was looking straight at me. He asked if I was the one whose coffee was spilled. I nodded. Then he turned to the woman and asked her to explain herself. She smiled again and went into a dramatic story, painting herself as the victim. She claimed I bumped into her and disrespected her, expecting special treatment. When she finished, the man took a deep breath and said calmly, "I own this café." The room went silent. Her smile vanished instantly. She stammered, saying there must be a misunderstanding. She tried to laugh it off, but her voice was shaking now. The owner explained that he'd been watching the security footage while the manager came to get him. He saw everything, every word, every expression, every bit of her arrogance. He apologized to me sincerely and offered to cover my cleaning bill and my meal. Then he turned back to her and asked her to leave. She argued, raised her voice, even threatened to call her husband. That's when the owner told her she was banned from the cafe permanently. People around us quietly nodded. A few even smiled. The woman grabbed her bag and stormed out, her confidence completely shattered. I finally sat down, hands still slightly shaking. The owner brought me a fresh coffee himself and told me not to let people like that steal my dignity. As I sipped the new cup, I realized something important. Power doesn't come from claiming ownership. It comes from how you treat others when you think no one is watching. That stain on my shirt washed out later that day, but the lesson stayed with me much longer.